Hey guys, welcome to my new video. I want to thank you for being patient because it's been a while since I posted a video, and there's good reason for that. I wanted to start this off by establishing a few things that I've figured out in the last 4 years about the surface features of our planet. What I'm claiming is that the core of the planet is what creates the planet. And because of this, the images of its creation are embedded into the surface features on the planet as reoccurring patterns and reoccurring themes. And the way that I prove this is that I match them up and I show you that they match. And the fact that they match proves that they are reoccurring patterns and reoccurring themes. And this whole process defies plate tectonics because I'm using their ridges and their plates and their subduction zones as evidence of these reoccurring patterns and themes. The main reoccurring pattern is this feature right here. Now, something created this, and I know exactly what it is, but just by looking at it, you can see that there's twisting going on. You can see that this goes over and this is going under, and you can see the turbulence of the twisting. And this is what I'm calling a theme. And in my last couple videos I take that theme and I matched it up against North America, and then I also matched it up against the northern part of Africa, as I'm going to show you a clip from those videos. There's a V shape right here and then another one right here on these two separate images, and I put them together and they line up and down the coastline. This can't be a coincidence, but it happens in other areas too. I then prove that this is reoccurring because then I take it and I match it over here with Africa. You got this V part again, just like here. And then I just simply match it up like that, and it matches up all the way. Okay, so the next logical step would be to take the V of North America and that V shape near Africa and then match the two together and then match it up with that same V from the Southwest Indian Ridge, which I'm claiming is the blueprint of the creation of our planet. And then realize the theory of plate tectonics has to account for it has to explain these alignments, or it has to be thrown out, because there are observable evidence and theories have to be supported by all the observable evidence. So according to plate tectonics, none of these should align, but I'm going to show you that they do, and therefore plate tectonics cannot be right. Okay, so here are the two areas I had in my last couple videos. I have North America right here on the left, Africa on the right, and below right I have the Southwest Indian Ridge. Now, here it is lining up with the coastline of North America, and this is a different angle than the other videos, but look at the match. It matches all the way from Alaska down through Canada to the United States to California to the California Basin. You could almost think of this as like a drill bit drilling out and gouging out the California Basin, which they claim is the result of plates stretching. But plate stretching wouldn't have a reoccurring pattern on the other side of the planet. It matches all the way down to Central America, where this actually hugs the coastline and a subduction zone. You can see the twisting right here. You can actually see that it matches the features inward even. See, look at that notch, that match right there, suspiciously close to the Gulf of Mexico. You take that same feature and you move it over here to Africa, and you can see it's matching that notch right here, and it's hugging the coastline. And then when you look down here, you've got right here is the Eye of the Sahara. Suspiciously looking a lot like the point of twisting right here. If this rotates. So what happens when I combine Africa and North America together instead of the Southwest Indian Ridge? What's interesting is how well it matches as I bring it in. Right there. But you'll notice what looks like kind of like a 6 and a 6, and up here is Yellowstone Park, the flower. On a quick personal note, I would like to say that I hate using the number 6 as the terminology for this, but because of what it means to Christians and the mark of the beast and all that, but when I refer to the number 6, I'm actually talking about its shape, because it's the shape of spiraling and electromagnetism. Electromagnetism seems to spiral and rotate things, and you get like a number 6 shape from the spiraling. You can see this on the surface of the moon. You can see the pattern everywhere all over the planet, and I'm sure that this is the result of it. When I bring it in, see how it matches? It's just crazy how good this matches. 3 features. The 6s. If you'll notice above this kind of a 6, you'll see this blown out area right here. Watch how Yellowstone Park matches up when I bring it in. See how it's matching right there as I bring the 6s together. But look at the features here matching up suspiciously like the areas below. As it's coming through. But look at also the Eye of the Sahara. See the features matching up below in detail, like these islands right here with these marks. Okay, I'd like you to note the strange similarities here between Alaska and the sea right here, and then you have this sea and the similarities between the Canadian coastline right here and the features inland. You can see the shapes are very similar and the setup is similar. And then I bring it in, you'll notice, see the similarities between Alaska and the sea, but there's also similarities between the California basin and Italy and its mountains. They almost look like it rolls over and fits it. See the similarities here? Not just with this sea also up here, but this land feature here also. You know, what's trippy also is that you got this peninsula right here and the features that match up with it, but this turbulence right here also is the same width as it, almost as if it's spinning. You can see these hooks right here. They kind of remind me of like a pin and hinge. How on a door when the hinge rotates around the pin. it seems to even match just the features underneath. It really does. If you do this on your own, it matches amazing actually when you do it. Look at how the coast right here seems to fit. Suspiciously accurate with the features on Africa. As I move it around, this obviously is moving around. It's almost as if these areas roll up. Because I noticed something else. When I take North America and I flip it around, it matches the other side here. Almost as if this rolls around. Remember, this is spinning. Look how the V, you got kind of a V shape right here, and you got the V shape right there. But you can see that by Italy, it just looks like it fits. Even here, look. Strange, right? Look. So this is spinning in here. Or the process that made these is spinning, is what I'm trying to say. And it's weird because when you look at the Midwest here, it looks like as if it's stretched out. I'm pretty sure that this is like a corkscrewing effect that's going on here. Okay, so let's go over this again. Here's the Southwest Indian Ridge, the V shape, the amazing match. It's amazing because it matches in, down, over. It just keeps matching, and it will match reversed. What's trippy is you got what looks like an intake. But that's maybe for another video. But I bring this over here and it matches there. It matches the coastline, and it also matches inward. But what's trippy about this is when you back this out, the vortex part right here seems to want to match up with the Red Sea if I rotate it. See, here's where it matches up now. Let me take the color out of this. Maybe that makes it easier, I'm not sure, to see. And what I'm going to do is match it up, and then I'm going to rotate it clockwise. And here you can see that after I rotated it, you could see that there's a similarity between this vortex shape and the Red Sea. You could say that maybe the Red Sea is gouged out by the center of it. See, look. And oddly enough, it seems to match. Even though it's rotated, it matches again through here. So this whole gouge here could be the process of spinning and rotation, which I'm starting to think is caused by a pole reversal, just because of the way this seems to be playing out. But that's for another video. But the matching just can't be denied. If you look down here, here's Italy and its boot, and you can just see that there's a similarity here. You could tell that, look how it fits the mountains. you know, you could just tell this is moving around, and this is responsible for the features in here, the gouging that's going on. The similarity in sizing between the features is a dead giveaway that they're related. Now let me bring the third alignment in. I know I'm probably going too fast, but I really don't know how else to show this. So you got alignments here, and then we bring this in, and you see it hugging the coastlines on both continents below it, and that notch right there. All suspiciously around the Gulf of Mexico. And I know this rotates. Look at the alignment, the three-way alignment. Here's the tip of Africa. What I'm claiming, why I have both the tip of Africa, the southern tip, and then the northern part of Africa on two different layers lining up, is because these are remnants of a smaller planet. What I'm saying is that this is probably the consequence of looking at the remnants of a smaller Earth that are now spread across a larger Earth. Okay, I kind of want to wrap this video up because I don't want it to run too long for you guys, and I'm being overwhelmed with new alignments. So I want to point something out here before I go. This is the area that we've been working on in this video, and then we've also worked on the west coast of North America. But just around the corner from Africa up north is this area right here with Greenland. It's right here. Here's a straight on shot. Now what I'm claiming is that this is the gouge right here, created by spinning and rotating, and that this gouge and the process that created it is also responsible for all the surface features on our planet, like the west coast of North America. But if you just roll this over, you'll see that again we have new alignments that match up. For instance, you can already see a similarity between these areas and this area right here. Right here and here and here. See how it just fits? But here you got a crisscross, like from twisting. Let me move this over. Not only that, it seems to match the features over here. Even down here, it just looks like there's something related. So let's take that Southwest Indian Ridge here, and you'll notice that there's another match. And this area right here, here's the gouge for it. I don't know if you can see how that fits. Everything seems to revolve around the shape of a number 6, by the way. And spiraling. So let me just show you that one more time right here. See the matching going on? And I'm claiming this is rotating. What I'm almost thinking here, just to throw this out there, is that maybe this gouge right here is the beginning of the Atlantic Ocean, and the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. And then the next gouge is larger, is the Pacific Ocean. These are ruptures. But that's just my speculation. What's trippy though is my matching. And the matching that I showed you today in the video is nothing compared to the matching that I do when I'm not making videos. So if you're interested in this, you're better off doing your own alignments, because I could never show you what you could see on your own with your own time, with your own overlays. I guarantee you that. There's something really difficult about explaining this to people and myself who are used to plate tectonics ruling our opinions about our planet. So it's something almost that you might have to see for yourself in order to get, if you don't get this. But just look. We got this vortex shape right here, and when I line it up with the coast here, you can see that it's clearly related to these features here, the shape and everything, the pointing. It's just, it even actually seems to go in between the islands here. It's as if this is spinning, and the result is the turbulence around it is what's creating the surface features of our planet. As this then spins and rotates out, there's also another thing, an unfolding. But these are complicated things that are going to be hard to convince people. So I have to figure out clever ways of showing you guys reoccurring patterns. Thanks for watching. That was part 1. Part 2 is going to come, and it's going to take off where we left off here, so that this is more organized and easier to understand, because these reoccurring patterns do follow an order in which they're created, and then it makes more sense when you follow the order. So just bear with me. I don't know how long it'll take me to do the next video. I'm hoping that it won't take too long, but I am overwhelmed with new evidence every day I look at this.